Welcome to today's edition of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, especially curated from the world of economy and business today. Let's start with the good. India hopes to bring back fugitive businessman Mehul Choksi from Antigua under a law that allows Antigua to extradite a person to a Commonwealth country. This is because India and Antigua do not have a direct extradition pact between the two of them. On August 3, India's Ministry of External Affairs issued a gazette notification which said that India Extradition Act of 1962 would apply to Antigua because Antigua has India designated as one of the Commonwealth nations. India has since handed over the extradition request already to Antigua, where Choksi took refuge after he took citizenship of the country in November of 2017. This move is good because India has yet to bring back any economic fugitive of consequence back to the country. And now let's move on to the bad. The reimposed US sanctions on Iran have come into effect on August 6. Now this has a major impact not just on Iran but also on countries like India, which were hugely dependent on importing crude from the Islamic nation. The sanctions, which had been lifted after a historic US-Iran deal in 2015, have been reimposed. They require all nations to reduce all the dealings as well as oil related to nil. The remaining US sanctions, which are aimed at Iran's energy sector as well as its central bank, will also be effective in another 3 months on November 5th. In the first quarter of this fiscal, India imported 20% of its requirement of crude oil from Iran. The sanctions have already raised global prices of crude by over 30%, and India has had to bear the cost of imports from other nations at this higher price. US now wants a more comprehensive deal with Iran, which includes not just the nuclear proliferation and nuclear development, but also its missile program and Iran's help to the terrorist organizations. India getting caught in this crossfire between the US and Iran is what makes this bad. Finally, the ugly. Just as it was expected, India's banking sector has undeclared non-performing assets of over 3.1 lakh crore. Another 6.6 lakh crore have delayed payments, although they have not yet been declared as non-performing assets. These findings are part of the TransUnion CIBIL study, which actually looks at real data of transactions rather than samples. That's what makes it more accurate than a sample-based study. The 3 lakh crore undeclared NPAs are those where the borrower has defaulted on payment to one of the lenders, but the other lenders have not been informed about it, and hence they have yet to declare these assets or these loans as non-performing assets. The TransUnion CIBIL study also says that total non-performing assets have now grown to 10.4 lakh crore as of the end of March 2018. These are 2.4 lakh crore higher than last year, largely because of RBI's new classification of declaring a bad loan as non-performing assets even if its payment is delayed by 1 day. It is the long end of the NPA tail that makes this ugly. If you enjoyed watching the GBU, please subscribe to the Business Today YouTube channel by clicking on the bell icon, and also like us on Facebook. Our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/businesstoday. Follow Business Today on Twitter India at @BT_India, and subscribe to our YouTube channel Business Today India.